Best video yet, Joey. Let's do it. Woo!
When I talk on the mic, I go ape like I'm Darwin. I keep it so real, my words sound like jargon. So when people understand me, honestly, it's alarming. And only time I ever look behind me when I'm parking. The past is the past, let it be like McCartney.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Joey Nato, and I'm an artist slash music producer. Welcome to another episode of Music Producer Reacts. This is not a game. Now, I listened to Tom MacDonald for the first time the other day because he was dissing Mac Lethal. He did a song called Lethal Injection, which was a really clever title. He had really dope lyrics in the song, really nonchalant, laid-back flow, and I thought he came at Mac Lethal pretty hard. Then Mac Lethal came back with a real old-school Mac Lethal style way about the whole diss track, and I thought he ate Tom MacDonald on that. I thought he definitely did his thing there. Tom MacDonald is like, it's not over. We're gonna keep this going. So Tom MacDonald comes back with his Mac Lethal diss number 2 called Mac Lethal Sucks. I don't get why he's being so subliminal about it. Usually I focus on the instrumentals and production elements of songs on this channel, but it's diss track season, so I kind of got, you can't wear a jacket in the summer, okay? Breaking down the instrumentals is the jacket, and right now it's the summertime. You can't wear a jacket in the summertime. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I think you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, right? If you're on Instagram, make sure to give me a follow at LuckyBoyNato. And if you're on Twitter, you can give me a follow there as well. The song you heard at the beginning of the video was my own. I'll leave a link in the description below for that as well. Thank you to everybody who has checked it out. A lot more music coming on this channel. A lot more music. But all right, so Tom MacDonald striking back with Mac Lethal Sucks. I'm excited to hear this. I've heard good things. No more time to waste. Let's get into it. Oh, my headphones were on. They're not supposed to be on during the intro. Now I gotta do the whole intro all over again. What's going on, everybody? I'm just kidding. Let's get into it.
Oh my God.
Tower beats on the track.
Listen, I think I can hear it. Mac Lethal is hyping himself in the mirror. His wife tries to tell him that she's getting curious. He just yells,
Shut the fuck up, it's just Tom Guy's serious.
I hoped you would kill it. I'm always an optimist. Thought your response would be flawless and awesome. It's gotta be hard finding time to perfect all your rhymes every night at Narcotics Anonymous. Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave. I'm not even trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by, I'd wave. It's so cute when you rap. It's like I'm watching my dad trying to use an iPad. You should just give it back. You've been sober like 8 years. You're the type of guy who can have 8.
All right, this is all a setup here, okay? I think what he's doing right here, he's not really going for the jugular necessarily. He's setting a foundation for the song here. We got 4 minutes here, so I think this was to kind of establish the flow or what the vibe of the song is gonna be. That's actually something to learn from for other artists out there. Don't jump right into like the good stuff right away. You know what I mean? Kind of warm it up a little bit, throw some charisma in there, and just get the listener to warm up. Athletes stretch before games. This is kind of like the stretch before game time.
Beer, have a single drink and need to get some coke and probably suck a dick for a painkiller. You party animal, you bad boy, you're a crazy son of a gun. All that karate and still you're a pussy. You tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own
okay, yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Tap on my shoulder and run, like saying he like the diss track was just tapping on his shoulder, like hey, I'm here. And then Tom MacDonald turns around like, huh?
Hey.
Okay, I like that. I like how he worded that. That's very clever. See that? He's back with the clever lyrics again, man. He makes them sound so simple, but they're effective.
My shoulder and run. Where are you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school. You the fucking mother of the year. You keep talking millions. I googled your wealth. You are worth 2, Dave. I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube. Somebody help with my monetized videos. Dave, that's a tell. Broken, ugly, short and stubby, 40 something with a face that was born for punching. Act tough, but I know at your courts muffins. The type to wife up the first horror. Fuck them. Big bad Dave got the Ellen cosign. Cool. Try to ride that wave till Hollywood sign. Fool. You were so excited just to get invited. Teeth were freshly white and couldn't cheese enough. You said, I love rap because it's counterculture. Dave, counterculture is who beats you up. My future has Grammys. Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny.
Ooh, whoa. That was insane. Okay. That was dope. It's weird though. This beat doesn't sound like a diss track beat, but what is a diss track beat? Got the mono synthesizer just kind of pulling up and pulling down, like wham, 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 wham. With kind of that slow but bouncy beat with that pretty standard trap snare that we hear a lot nowadays. Kicks aren't slapping. It's mainly the 808s with that mono synth and pretty much it.
Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny. I saw you doing teeth commercials. You an actor, Dave. I don't need rehearsals. I'll piss in your mouth till you wheeze and gurgle and stomp on your head till your cheeks are purple.
Oh, that's grotesque. Such vulgarity.
I was a wrestler, I wore spandex. You were a customer, you did Xanax. I'll take you and your bitch.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay. See, man, like these just little jabs. Little jabs. That's crazy. And the beat cut off at the perfect time for that. Like he just dismisses, like, so Mac Lethal does this diss, right? He says this diss, he does this whole segment, a whole segment about him being a wrestler, and then Tom MacDonald just dismisses it like really quick, just dismisses it. That's good, man. These are the different styles, you know what I mean? It's different styles of the approaches of these songs here. And that is the beauty of diss track season.
By the ear and then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in.
Wait, I like Stone Cold.
I'll take you and your bitch by the ear and then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA. This ain't a punchline, it's a PSA. The chromosomes from your mom and pa create retards and they name them Dave. Nobody's safe. Tell wifey to chain up her legs, remove all her eggs, put them in bags and then lock them away in a safe and send it away on a plane. I'm lucky that I know CPR. My girl heard you this and she died laughing. She was bummed we waited like a week and then she went right back into Minecrafting. My girl was on Def Jam. Your girl looked like Death Fam. She the Grim Reaper, knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad. They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you just been warm to solve all your problems. The shame and embarrassment, all of the comments from fans you had. I saw it, you lost them. Ain't dropped an album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby. My career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies. I have millions of streams. I'm living your dream. You're a glorified YouTuber. Look like a.
Hey man, you still selling physical copies today? That's pretty good. I gotta backtrack a little bit. I started thinking about other stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out for a second because I was like, yo, because it looks like he got this done like really quick. It looks like he just went in some alley just to shoot this video, and then he wanted to make it a little bit more visually appealing, so then he mixed in that really high contrast white and black shot in there as well, just to kind of mix it up. I was thinking about that for some reason. That was going through my mind, so I missed the Chris Benoit thing and everything like that. But he said Stone Cold. Okay, so then he went to Chris Benoit. Okay, that makes sense.
Coffins when you Chris Benoit to solve all your problems. The shame and embarrassment, all of the comments from fans you had. I saw it, you lost them. Ain't dropped an album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby. My career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies. I have millions of streams. I'm living your dream. You're a glorified YouTuber. Look like a meme. Go to stupid extremes. Definition of try hard. Watch me rap after eating a Tide Pod, dying for attention. That's why you started this little beef. You're so desperate, expect that right after this ends, your sex tape probably leak. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star? Here, let me tell you, it isn't the bars. It's the way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions. You rapping
Alright, see? This is what... I don't care. Hate on me if you want. But he just rhymes star with more. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions.
I mean, but he does it in a playful way. You know what I mean? Like, star. Ain't no more. Like, yeah, if you say it like that, it rhymes. It comes across weird to me, but maybe that's just his rhyming style. I mean, people clearly like it. I mean, I like his bars. I think his bars are crazy. Like, he's very clever. I'm getting kind of sick of people thinking I'm bashing these artists. If you think that, go suck a d.
You rapping 20 styles and you think it's flexing. I got a question. Why you gotta pretend to be everyone else to resemble impressive? I killed you already. This don't need a sequel. I'm honestly bored with this shit. Feels like I'm kicking the corpse in shoes you can't afford. Feel horrible doing you like this. How many rappers wrote your response? Come on, Dave. Give him credit. I know you sent texts. I saw with my eyes. I know what you said, Dave. I read it. You a real piece of shit. Not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit. I'm on like 5 minutes shit, let me see. You were canceled and fired from MTV. The network wanted something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhyme shares cause you had to. You didn't walk away, wasn't something you planned, dude. Got lost in the drugs and the whirlwind. Caught pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit. Nah, like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never.
Alright, this POS stuff is getting a little bit excessive.
Never thought you'd be dead first. I'ma put you both in the oven. When you get burned, I'ma put you both in a pet urn. Piss into the bottle, mix it up and turn the ash into plaster. Give it to your bitch. Tell her make statues of me just to capture my win. My girl will just spit in her face and we'll dip. Get a hammer and come back and smash it to bits. Put a plaque in its place so that no one forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy whose career doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you. This is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic. You don't get it. I'm prophetic.
I like that. He's saying, you know, because his whole thing, a lot of this diss track has been your career doesn't exist. You know what I mean? This isn't your career. This is just something you do for fun. The back and forth with Tom MacDonald is the peak of your career. Like, this is your career. This is it. I like that. See, man, I like the way he words things, man. I don't know.
A guy whose career doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you. This is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic. You don't get it. I'm pathetic. You're apathetic. So boring. Fucking Guinness World Record. Be careful where you were headed. I'm cemented as a legend. David Sheldon severed head is destined to be the evidence. Every room you ever enter, I will always be the elephant. While you try to fit this capital L into development. You dead little land and I send a letter to heaven that explodes when it opens. I hope it gets your attention. I can smell it. You sweating and it's 11:11. I make a wish that when you die, you come back resurrected. So I can kill you again and again and again for the record. If you're feeling kind of froggy and you jump, you get dissected. Oh dear. I can't believe I had to set this shit straight, man. Old ears. I hope you hear exactly what I say, man. I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name, dog. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom MacDonald, bitch.
All right, Tom MacDonald. Mr. MacDonald. I thought that was another good solid diss track from Tom MacDonald, man, to be honest with you. The beat wasn't my favorite. The beat was really quiet in the mix. Like anybody who knows about like sound mixing and everything like that. You know, vocals are always supposed to be a little bit louder than the instrumental, but his vocals really stood out there, which it makes sense to me for that decision because the diss track should be more about the lyrics than anything else, obviously. But yeah, something he's really good at is just his wordplay is really dope, man. His wordplay is really dope. Some of those bars were missing for me, just like in Mac Lethal's diss. Some of the bars were just kind of just missing for me, but when they hit, like every now and then, those certain bars that just hit and the main idea of what they're trying to say just hits like a damn target right on point and quickly and efficiently, it makes me go, ooh, that's powerful in terms of lyrical ability, seriously. According to Mac Lethal though, he wasn't gonna respond. I kind of believe that, but I guess Tom MacDonald had the last word then in that case, so I guess that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thinking about this track too. Again, if you're on Instagram or on Twitter, make sure to give me a follow. Share the video if you want with some friends. I would appreciate it. And a link for my music is in the description below as well. And I don't really got much more to say other than that. I don't have a cool outro line yet either, so I'll just say I appreciate you guys. Natto.
My odds aren't good, but I don't try to get even though cops and security bother me every evening. Knocking on my window, shining the flashlights, scuffing up my glass. I got no sleep last night, but then I start thinking about other people's hardships, and when I do that, I'm like, my life ain't even hard. Malibu and coke got me dizzy like I'm car sick, but sometimes